Have you ever noticed that as you get older, friends start to drift away? Maybe it started gradually. A phone call missed here, a visit postponed there, and before you know it, the circle you once leaned on feels smaller, quieter, lonelier. If you're over 70, this might be something you felt deeply, and it's not just your imagination. There's a reason this happens, and the good news is, there's also a way to build new, meaningful friendships that can fill your life with joy again. Today, we're going to explore why friendships change after 70 and exactly how you can create new lasting connections that enrich your life. Empathy, relating to the audience. Let's start with the truth. Losing friends as you age can be painful. It's normal to feel sadness, loneliness, even frustration. After all, your friends have been your companions through decades of life. But life changes and people change. Understanding why this happens can help you accept it and act to create new connections. You might notice that some friends move away, others become ill, or they might have family responsibilities that take priority. Sometimes differences in lifestyle or interests grow wider over time, and sadly, some friends pass away. All of these are natural parts of aging, even though they can feel heartbreaking. The first step is to accept that it's normal. You are not alone. Millions of people over 70 face the same challenge. Why friendships fade after 70. Let's break down the main reasons why friendships often shrink as we age. 1. Life changes and moving apart. Retirement, relocation, or moving closer to family can physically separate you from old friends. Maybe you used to meet weekly at a cafe, but now that cafe is too far, or your friend has moved to another town. Life's transitions naturally cause some friendships to fade. 2. Health issues. Health can play a big role. Physical limitations, mobility issues, or chronic illnesses make it harder to meet in person. Sometimes friends themselves face these same challenges, creating an invisible barrier that slowly reduces contact. 3. Different priorities. As we age, priorities shift. Family, caregiving responsibilities, or personal routines can take up more of your time. Some friendships naturally drift because both sides are focusing on different areas of life. 4. Personality changes. People change over decades. You might notice that old friends have developed habits, opinions, or lifestyles that no longer align with yours. It's natural to grow apart emotionally as well as physically. 5. Loss and grief. The hardest part is the loss of friends who pass away. Each loss can make it harder to connect with others, especially if fear of grief prevents you from forming new bonds. Signs that it's time to reconnect or seek new friends. It's important to recognize when it's time to take action. You feel lonely or isolated most days. You notice that social invitations have dwindled. You avoid calling or reaching out to old friends because it feels too much effort. You want companionship but aren't sure where to start. If you've noticed these signs, don't worry, you are not failing. It's a natural signal that your social circle needs refreshing and that new opportunities for meaningful friendship are waiting. The benefits of friendships after 70. Before we get into strategies, let's remember why friendships matter, even in your 70s and beyond. Mental health boost. Friends reduce stress, combat depression, and keep your mind sharp. Physical health support. Active friendships encourage movement, shared activities, and healthier habits. Emotional comfort. Companionship brings joy, laughter, and a sense of belonging. Longevity. Studies show seniors with strong social connections tend to live longer and experience better overall health. Friendship isn't just a nice to have after 70, it's essential for your well-being. How to build new meaningful friendships? Now for the heart of the matter, how do you make new friends after 70? It may feel intimidating, but it's entirely possible and deeply rewarding. 1. Start with shared interests. Think about what you love, hobbies, passions, or activities that bring you joy. Gardening, painting, reading, walking, or volunteering can be perfect places to meet like-minded people. Shared interests create instant common ground and natural conversation starters. 2. Join groups and clubs. Local community centers, libraries, or senior clubs often host events, classes, or social activities. Whether it's a book club, a cooking class, or a walking group, joining these gatherings allows you to meet people organically. Don't hesitate to attend alone. Many seniors are looking for friendship too. 3. Volunteering is a powerful way to meet people while making a positive impact. Helping at a local charity, hospital, or animal shelter introduces you to others who share your values. Friendships formed through giving are often strong because they are rooted in shared purpose. 4. Reconnect with old acquaintances. Sometimes people we lost touch with decades ago are open to reconnecting. A simple phone call, letter, or message can reopen doors to friendship. Don't underestimate the power of revisiting old bonds. 5. Be open and approachable. When meeting new people, smile, make eye contact, and show genuine curiosity. Ask questions, listen actively, and share about yourself. Vulnerability creates connection. Remember, it's okay to take small steps. Even short conversations can lead to meaningful relationships over time. 6. Embrace technology. If mobility is a concern, consider connecting online. Video calls, social media, and local online forums can introduce you to friends in your community or even across the world. Online friendships can be surprisingly fulfilling and may eventually lead to in-person meetings. 7. Prioritize quality over quantity. After 70, it's less about having a large group of friends and more about meaningful connections. Focus on relationships that make you feel supported, heard, and happy. 1 or 2 close friends can be more valuable than a dozen casual acquaintances. 8. Stay consistent and patient. Building friendships takes time. Don't get discouraged if the first few attempts don't lead to deep connections. Consistency, regular meetups, calls, or messages, nurtures trust and closeness. Patience is key. Tips for strengthening new friendships. Once you've started connecting, you'll want to deepen these bonds. Share experiences. Invite friends for coffee, a walk, or a simple hobby. Shared experiences strengthen bonds. Celebrate milestones. Birthdays, anniversaries, or personal achievements matter. Small gestures show care. Be honest and open. Share your feelings, challenges, and joys. Authenticity fosters trust. Offer help and support. Even small acts of kindness create lasting connections. Respect differences. Everyone has unique opinions and lifestyles. Celebrate diversity instead of judging it. Overcoming common challenges. It's natural to face obstacles when building new friendships after 70. Here's how to handle them. Fear of rejection. Everyone worries about being rejected. But remember, friendship is mutual. If someone isn't receptive, it doesn't mean you aren't worthy of connection. Keep trying. Shyness or social anxiety. Start small. A smile, a short chat, or attending a class quietly can gradually build confidence. Grief from lost friends. Losing friends is painful, and it's okay to grieve. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't let them stop you from connecting with new people. Stories, relatable examples. Consider Mary, 72, who felt lonely after losing several lifelong friends. She joined a local painting class and met Helen, who shared her love for watercolor. Over time, they became close companions, meeting weekly for painting sessions, coffee, and walks. Today, Mary feels rejuvenated, emotionally supported, and happier than she has in years. Or George, 75, who started volunteering at a community garden. He met Robert, another retiree passionate about gardening. Their friendship blossomed through shared labor, laughter, and a mutual love of plants. George says, "I never expected to meet such a good friend at my age, but it proves it's never too late." These stories remind us that meaningful friendships can bloom at any stage of life. Final encouragement, motivational closing. So if you're over 70 and notice your circle shrinking, don't despair. Life is not over, and neither is friendship. Take small, intentional steps. Explore your interests, reach out, join groups, volunteer, and stay open to new experiences. Remember, building new friends is not about replacing old ones. It's about enriching your life with new joy, laughter, and connection. Every friendship begins with a single step, a single hello, a single shared moment. You still have many chapters ahead, and the friends you make now could become the treasured companions of your best years yet. So take a deep breath, smile, and make the first move today. Your next meaningful friendship could be just around the corner. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who might be feeling lonely or isolated. And don't forget to subscribe for more advice on living fully, joyfully, and independently after 60, 70, and beyond. You're never too old to make a new friend, and you deserve every bit of connection and happiness in your golden years.